Crystal slash White Castle copycat sliders. Let me show you how to make them in the Tupperware Micro Pro Grill. You will have dinner or a snack for the football game or just a easy lunch in less than 10 minutes. Hey, y'all, please don't look at me because I'm a mess. But I have a really cool, easy copycat recipe that you are going to do in a product that I've kind of talked about, hinted about, but it is the Tupperware Micro Pro Grill. And this thing is amazing because anything that you can do on the grill or in your oven, you can do in your microwave. That's right. And I know some people are a little bit sketchy and a little bit worried about doing stuff in the microwave, but I promise you, this is what microwave cooking is. That friction, that heat, it's the same thing. So it is safe. And yes, I know this is metal, but the design and the technology of it, lets it go into the microwave. So this product has won several awards, and it's great. I've done all kinds of things in here, and for those of you that are past preppers or past Tupperware customers and everything, you who have earned these in parties or bought one, you know it's well worth having it. So it's great. Couple of features. So it has what we call a grill mode. The grill mode basically is you're gonna put this in the down position. So when your food is in here, I'm gonna show you that. And then when you are doing anything like you're baking, it's going to be in the up, so like the casserole mode. So we're going to be grilling tonight, and we're doing a copycat recipe of a place that has little burgers that are very they're good for a late night snack after you've had a late evening. But anyway, the White Castle and the Crystal Burger, this is what this is going to kind of mimic. So going in with one of my Tupperware knives, I'm using the mini chopper. So I tell you guys all about it. This is the big one that has the blade and the whip, but tonight we're going to go in with just the small one. And the motor, as you per se, can go on either one, so that's why it's missing. So if you do the buy one get one, you get the one motor because it does go on both. Now if you like a lot of onion, I say go for it and add more onion. Trying to bring this down where you guys can see a little bit more. You don't need to see me, you need to see what I'm doing. So I'm taking about a half of an onion. I'm gonna kind of quarter this half in. Just gonna put it in here. And we're gonna give it, put our top on her there, get it in the groove. And then we're gonna give this a couple of pulls. Of course, the more that you pull, the more finer whatever you're chopping is going to be. So for this, I'm going to do a little bit more. And all you're going to do at this point is put your onion in the base of your the base of your Tupperware Micro Pro Grill. So the grill, it's got a little barrel here. And what that is if you're cooking anything that has grease, the grease is going to run off of here so that your food's not sitting in it. What I recommend is, especially if you're doing anything that you're wanting to grill, you want to take that in between, like during cooking, run that grease off. The reason why is because then it'll become more of like you're steaming your food, not grilling your food. So we don't want that. So I'm going to take the onions. We're just going to, these here. And y'all, not all spatulas are made the same. I don't care what anybody tells you. I'm an onion girl, so I'm wasting no onions. So you're just gonna spread this around. Now, it's getting my eyes. Now, I'm gonna avoid putting it into, as much as I can, into the part that would take the liquid, or hold the liquid, okay? Then you're just gonna take 1 pound of meat. Sorry y'all, I'm struggling with this. And we are going to just press this all down, all over our onion. And like I said, the more onion you like, that's fine. And the reason why I said is because when you push this down, the onion kind of pushes out to the side. And you don't have to do any other seasoning to this. That is the great part of this. The onions are going to take care of all the seasoning that you need. All right, so we've got that all mushed down. Okay, that's it. 2 ingredients right now, because if you want cheese, you're going to have to add cheese. So we're going to put it into our grilling mode. So like I said, if this was in the casserole mode, like you wanted to do something in an oven, you would leave it where it's up. We're going in the grilling mode, so we're putting it down. Press that down. I'm going to stick this in the microwave. I'm going to start with 4 to 5 minutes, and then we're going to check it. And like I said, y'all, I'm one of those. I learned it from my stepmom. Clean as you go. Clean as you go. Best thing in the world. So while that's cooking, all of this stuff is dishwasher safe as far as your mini chopper. So I'm taking the motor off, and what I use is something plastic. Honestly, what works the best is one of our citrus peelers, because you just stick that in there. So I guess I can show you all that since we have a moment. Might as well. Let me get it lined back up here, because this part is not dishwasher safe, but all the other mechanisms are. So I just stick my citrus peeler in there. Sorry, take it off. This I can wipe out if I need to, if it gets anything on there, and of course in the outside, and then this will all go into the dishwasher. Our knives are not recommended for the dishwasher, so these I'm just going to hand wash dry and put back into its housing and protective housing and put that away. Okay, it's already starting to smell yummy. So what I also love about our products is that if you notice, so I had this in for 5 minutes and I'm touching it, okay? The reason why is because of the, I guess it's like a silicone, the rubber that we use. You don't actually have to use hand warmers or protectors, but mitts, oven mitts. I cannot talk. But I will say, whenever you're going to open something, you really should, and you always want to open it away because of that steam, okay? Now, don't judge me, because I had meat in my freezer for a while that I used up. So with that being said, I usually use a leaner meat, so this one's a little bit greasy. So I am going to take off the what has been there. But what I love about it is that you're not going to be eating all that bad, yucky, greasy from that meat. So get a better quality meat. You won't have as much of that oil in there and that grease. So I'm going to basically just drain that using the lid, and I'm going to put it back in for about another 5 minutes, and we're going to check it out then. So I did drain it, and just so that you know, the easiest way is just to put that lid on, the top on, in casserole mode, and then just drain off your excess liquid. So it's going to go back in, like I said, for about 5 minutes. And while that's finishing up, I went ahead and I started my air fryer. I'm going to make me some French fries, because you got to have some fries. I went ahead and got my cheese ready, and you can use whatever cheese you want. I've just got some American cheese in my fridge. And then, of course, to make it a real copycat, you need your mustard and you need your pickles, but you can put whatever toppings you want. And then I'm just using, a lot of people use the Hawaiian sliders. I'm just using these sweet buttery ones from Walmart. So I made some turkey sliders just for my airplane lunch, but I saved some for this meal. So, all right. My house smells so good. Yeah, it's smoking. So I'm gonna drain the rest of the grease off. Like I said, I won't use, it's funny because I only ever used to use this meat, and now that, yeah, I don't use I like to use the lean meat now. But I'm going to go ahead and drain this off. It is a little bit hotter this time, and with the steam coming off there, I'm going to go ahead and use some mittens, and we're drain this off, and then I'll show you what to do with the cheese. It's so easy. Okay, so here is what it looks like, all grilled up, and then I'm going to take my cheese. I'm just going to lay that on top. And then all I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this on casserole mode. Right. And actually, it has arrows. It's just hard for me to show you that on the video, but it does have arrows. I actually just feel it by. So because what I'm doing is I'm just putting that on there and the cheese is going to melt. So technically it's 2 ingredients to cook. It's just the onions and your beef. You could probably do this with ground turkey or chicken. I have not tried it yet, but you probably could. I just don't know how the texture would hold up. I don't know. You might have to doctor it up and maybe do, and you probably could do that with this as well. You know, do your breadcrumbs and seasonings, however you want. But basic, simple, keep it easy. Just the beef, your hamburger meat, onions on the bottom, and then your topping. So I'm doing the copycat recipe. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. So while that is melting, I'm going to show you how pretty that is. We'll cut those up into little squares and serve once my fries are done. So that is the Tupperware Micro Grill. I'm going to be doing some Willets, like my breakfast pizza that I did earlier today. Yeah, 2 videos in one day, guys. I'm here, I'm home, I can work on my content a little bit. But yeah, this is something that flight attendants can take with them, especially if they're on a TDY, because we have microwaves a lot of times and not ovens. And you can do so much. You can have grilled. If it's raining, you don't have to go outside. You can grill inside. And for those of you that have the grill, write a testimony. Tell us what you make in there. So, yeah, it's a great product. Great product. Okay, well, I'm going to finish this up, and I'll take a picture and post it. You guys have a wonderful